Well, leaders from the Arab and the Islamic world decried Israel's operations against Hamas and Gaza as war crimes. 57 leaders, including the Iranian president, gathered in Riyadh calling for an end to the war. The summit rejected Israel's operations as an act of self-defense and demanded the UN Security Council to take a decision on imposing a cessation of aggression in the enclave. However, Saudi Arabia, considered as a de facto leader of the Muslim world, along with its neighbor at the United Arab Emirates, were among the 7 countries that did not see eye to eye on severing ties with Israel. The proposal, including the Arab nations to sever all diplomatic and economic relations with Tel Aviv and deny Arab airspace to Israeli flights. The proposal tabled that the oil-producing Muslim countries should threaten to use oil as a means of leverage to achieve a ceasefire in Gaza. As per reports, the proposal moved by Algeria was shot down by Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Jordan, Egypt, Bahrain, Sudan, Morocco, among others. Even though the Arab League condemned Israel's actions in the besieged Strip, many leaders seemed reluctant to snap ties with Israel. In the year 2020, the UAE became the most prominent Arab state to establish diplomatic ties with Israel under the US-brokered Abraham Accords. Over time, this paved the way for other Arab states to forge their own economic and diplomatic ties with Israel. Their unwillingness to sever ties with the nation reflects on Israel being an important diplomatic ally in West Asia. The Saudi Crown Prince said that the humanitarian crisis unfolding in Gaza was a failure of the UN Security Council to uphold its international laws. The Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi also backed Mohammed bin Salman's position.
We are witnessing a humanitarian catastrophe that demonstrates the failure of the Security Council and the international community to put an end to the flagrant Israeli violations of international laws and norms and international humanitarian law. It confirms the double standards and selectivity in its application.
The Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that Israel was taking revenge on Gazan babies, children and women as he renewed his call for an immediate ceasefire. He came down heavily on United Nations and said that it was a useless organization. Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the joint Arab League and OIC meeting was held in response to the exceptional circumstances taking place in the Palestinian Gaza Strip as countries feel the need to unify efforts and come out with a unified collective position.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.